Hello everybody, it is Galrock, and we're here today with episode 29 of my Agrarian Skies 2 Let's Play series. Last episode we got Tier 6 on the altar and decided that, we've gone probably as far as we're going to go in the Blood Magic quest line for now. There are still some more quests to do and we will get them done, but we need to go some different directions for now. And one of the things I said we're going to do is start in Botania this episode. So first thing we need to do is get some Podzol, and I think I might have some in here from a quest reward much earlier, not to mention from the sludge boiler. So there we go. Done. Now, Podzol and the sieve will collect seeds for the mystical flowers, but I already did those with crossbreeding, so we're good to go there. No more need to worry about that, and that's going to be a 111 seed, so I'm just so not even worried about that seed. Let's see, I've got a trash can over here. Yeah. Bye-bye. And we got a Lexica Botania. And there's all kinds of cool stuff to read in this book. If you haven't read it yet, I recommend doing so. But I'm going to get on with getting some quests done. So let's see. Actually, I think I want to do Botania over here. Just because. It seems like it'll fit well with the whole farm theme that I've already got going over here. So, what are we going to do next? Make a petal apothecary. Okay. So, let's look that up. And we should have everything we need to just go boom. Done. And we'll set that down. I guess, nah, we don't even need it to be that far away. Let's put it right next to the crafting terminal. Now the petal apothecary needs water. There's a couple of ways we can do that. I think I'm just going to grab this brick well that we have from a long time ago. There we go. And we're going to move it over here next to the petal apothecary. There we go. And a bucket. I hate how it does that. Okay. There we go. Petal apothecary is done. We get a few mystical light blue petals. So we can put those away with our other petals. And what do we do next? We need a mana pool and a mana spreader. And we need a pure daisy. So that's where we need to start, is the pure daisy. So for the pure daisy, we just need mystical white petals. And actually I'm going to make 2. And seeds. Taught this how to craft, so there we go. Boom. So here's how this works. We're going to throw the petals into the apothecary. Throw the seed in, and we get the flower. Give me back that water bucket. We're going to have to automate this as soon as we can. I mean, just seriously. Ooh, wait a minute. I've got an idea. Don't I have a water sigil? Yes. Let's open that up. Let's put the water sigil in there. I bet you that works. Let's find out. So let's make our other one. Nope, doesn't work. Oh well, it was worth a try. Okay, water sigil, come back out of there. Alright, now we just need somewhere to set this up. We need some dirt. plenty of that going on. And let's grab some stone. We'll start with that. And we'll do this, yeah, we'll do this right here. So a piece of dirt there. And a piece of dirt there. Plant the daisies, and this is how we get living rock and living wood. And there is a way to automate this process later on. And we probably will. So we've just got to let that go, and we need living rock and living wood to finish up this quest, so let's do that. Alright, this takes about a minute to do, so I'll be back in just a minute. There we go, now the living wood is forming. So we just chop that stuff up. And truth is, we're going to need tons of this stuff. So I'm going to keep that going. Let's get some more stone crafted. Go. There we go. But that completes this quest. Reward bag or full heart? Which one do I want? I'm going to go for the full heart. And of course she would give us a purple wand of the forest. Okay, I'll go with it. So the wand of the forest is basically the wrench of Botania. So let's see what we're going to do next. Solar power. We need to craft a day bloom. So if we look that up, two yellow, one orange, and one light blue. Alright. We're going to want a few of these. So get some yellow, some orange, some light blue, let's craft a bunch of that. That's the first one. Ah! Bye-bye, torches. Yeah, that messed things up, all kind of messed up. Okay. Try again. There we go. Well, one is all we needed to turn in the quest, so we get a couple more. And there's the orchid, the hydrangea, the hopperhawk. I think the mana pool mana spreader is going to be our next quest. So let's see, where do I want to do this? I want to set up my mana production kind of out of the way, but not too far out of the way, right? Tell you what, I will go ahead and make the rest of these day blooms real quick. So let me get that done, and I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, got that done. We've got 6 day blooms now, but before we place them, we're going to want to make a mana spreader. So just like so, there we go. And we want a mana pool as well. Actually, we're going to want 2 of these. And I'll show you why in a minute. But, oh sure, now it's nighttime, so the day blooms aren't going to do anything. So we'll set up the spreader, put a mana pool right in front of it, use the wand, make sure we are on bind mode, and you can see the mana spreader is already pointed at the mana pool, so we don't have to re-aim it. And now I'm going to go sleep, because the day blooms need, surprise surprise, daylight. Alright, so let's get those planted. And you want to plant them in a angled pattern like this. Make sure these are all bound correctly to the spreader. Alright. But if you try to place day blooms right next to each other, they will not produce quite as efficiently. So now about all we can do is wait for some mana. I suppose I've got, I believe it's a Black Lotus. No, I didn't think so. Oh, the mana spreader just shot its first little shot of mana. There we go. Is that enough for this yet? No, I didn't think so. Alright, we're going to let this do its thing for a few minutes, and we'll be back in just a minute. Alright, a few minutes later, and you can see the green check mark now. Drop the diluted mana pool in there. Now let's get rid of that one. And we have a mana pool. And that should have completed this quest. Nice. That mana pump is a cool mechanic, and we might get a chance to show it off later. We'll see. We'll see. So we're just going to let that collect some more mana. What's the next quest in line for us to do? Make a redstone mana spreader. We can probably do that. Let's see. Yeah, that's just a mana spreader with a piece of redstone. So, boom. And boom. And we get another regular one. Elven mana spreader, that's going to be a while. Rune of fire, rune of water, we're going to have to come back to that. I don't remember where I got a vial of revitalization, probably a quest reward or something, but it's there. Actually, that's not it. Did I put it in a chest over here? That might be where it was. Yep, there it is. So that makes that quest pretty easy for us. This is probably ready. I missed. There we go. Alright, we've got 2 regular mana pools. Not going to do anything with the second one just yet. We need more mana production. So, let's see. I'm not sure which build of Botania we're on. Let's see. 212. So I don't think we've got decaying flowers yet. Let's see. Not generating flora, that's what we want. Let's see. I'm not even sure if it's going to be updated in the book yet. But I don't think we've got decay on these day blooms, which is, well, maybe not balanced, but I'm not going to complain about it either. So we're going to let this mana build up for a little bit, and I am going to collect a little more living rock and living wood, and I'll be back in just a minute for us to do the hydrangeas. So we'll be back in a minute. Alright, I'm not sure if there's enough mana in here to do as many as I want, but we'll see. You know what? Let's sleep through the night, and that way those day blooms will be able to keep working. Alright. Alright, you'll notice I set up another mana spreader over here. So we've got the wand in bind mode. Shift right click on the mana spreader. Shift right click on the mana pool. Now these should already be bound to that one. Yeah. I want a different mana spreader for my hydrangeas. So let's get enough to at least do one. So we need one of those and one of those. Alright, so we're going to go boom. There we go. And let's put some more water in there. And let's turn that quest in. So we get another hydrangea and a flask of revitalization. Cool. So these use water to make mana. Now I made an infinite water source here, and they check just right next to them also. So let's make sure that's bound to the mana spreader I want it bound to. Yeah. And you can hear it drinking the water. There we go. So that's going to produce mana a little bit faster than the day blooms. Not very much, but let's see. Nice. Okay. So we can make a couple more. So let's get those planted. And these will produce more mana faster if it rains. But that'll do for now. And that's going to produce some mana for us. And we pretty much just kind of got to let that sit and do its thing for a while. So let's see, we don't have enough mana to make these runes yet. Definitely not for brewing. Let's see what the orchid takes. I don't think we can make it yet. No. That's, wow, pixie dust. Okay, so yeah, we're going to need the portal to Alfheim before we can do that. Alright, what was the other one? The Hopperhawk. Let's see what that one takes. Not as bad, but we still don't have enough mana for that yet. So really, our next priority should be getting some more mana production. We can do that. There's a couple of ways we can do that. So, let me try to come up with an idea or two. I might have a couple of ideas for some good mana production that'll speed this process up. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Really, we might just end up waiting for what we've got to produce something. I don't know. You know what, though? There is one more quest we can complete right now. Right now. You remember, and I think the quest line was called Tinker Toys? Yeah. The only thing we need is a piece of mana steel. We should have enough mana in here for that. Nice. Done. And we get a tear steel. Tinker Toys 100% completed. Nice. So let's put some stuff away. And let's see. What do we want to do? Do we want to speed up our mana production. Let's see, what's it take? What's it called? It's called the Endo Flame, right? Yeah. The Endo Flame. Yeah, I think we can make that one. Why not? Let's get that. We'll make 2 of them for now, so it was 2 red and 2 brown for the mana petals, right? Or one each, but we might as well make a couple. Nice. Yeah, that'll speed this up a little bit. Alright. What else did we need? I think we need... Yep, regular red, regular brown, and a light gray. So grab a couple of those. And 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 that should be everything we need. So let's make these. Now the cool thing about these is they will burn combustible material to produce mana for you. So for the moment, let's make another mana spreader. Trying to use a different color petal every time. I don't think it would overload one of the existing mana spreaders, but no sense risking it, right? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to set that down there. We're going to bind it to the mana pool. Put some dirt down. And plant these flowers. Alright, well, let's do this. We get so much coal. We can do this with a whole block of coal. I forgot to check and make sure those were bound. Okay. So this is producing mana quite a bit faster for us, right? Still a long way from filling up that mana pool, but still, that's faster. Now, what would be nice is a way to keep blocks of coal going on that. Well, I have the solution. First, we need to teach the system how to craft blocks of coal. So let's go over here. Well, okay. That wasn't what I meant to do, but that'll work. Put that over here, just like so. And now we need... Does the system know how to make a crafting card? It does not. So let's make one. There we go. We're also going to need an export bus. Oh good, we've already got some. And we're going to need a lot of cable. The regular glass cable should do the trick. And let's make an open crate. Where's all my living wood? Ooh, it uses planks. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's go get this set up. So what we want, I'm going to go up that level. And I don't think we have just a regular timer. No, I didn't think so. There is a timer mechanic in Botania. You know what? I think we can do that. So we won't need these stairs that I put up here. Not at all. Alright. So first thing we need to do is get some cable run over there. Hope this is enough. There we go. Alright, before we make that final connection, put the export bus on. I think that'll work. Crafting card, block of coal. Maybe I should put a button on there. Do I have any? I do not. That's okay. I can just do this. Give you a minute to come online. Alright. Oh, yep, it did. Nice. Huh, that's not working quite right, though. Okay, that's not what we want, because that's just going to keep dropping blocks of coal. And obviously, these won't burn them until they use up what they've got. So let's look in the Lexica Botania. And here we can just search. Okay, we used to could. There. Hovering hourglass. Sand is 1 second each. Red sand is 10 each. And soul sand is 1 minute each. And this thing's been going for a while on the block of coal. And it's still going. So we need a redstone card in that export bus. So which one is it? Fuzzy inverter, redstone. Okay, we've got the torch at least. Need a basic card. Let's give that a minute, and I'm actually going to take a moment to time what that how long that block of coal lasts on the endo flame. So I'll be back in just a minute once I've got that figured out. Alright, got the timing figured out. It takes about 7 minutes, a little less than 7 minutes, for this endo flame to burn through a block of coal. That's a long time. So, what we're going to do, let's grab some glass. We needed 2 pieces of mana glass, right? Come on, seriously? There we go. And we want the hovering hourglass. Just like so. And red sand, what I want is, remember, red sand is 10 seconds. So I want this to go 3.5 minutes in between blocks that it drops. So that'll be 210 seconds. So 21 pieces of red sand should be the right time for us. And with the redstone card, I set this export bus to activate once per pulse. So what we should be able to do, put the hourglass there, put the red sand in, and wait 3.5 minutes. So I'll be back when it's almost time. Okay, the sands are running low, so should be less than a minute, I think, and we should see that crate drop a block of coal for us. And while we wait on that, I want to make sure that I explain myself properly. The reason I'm dropping a block of coal every 3.5 minutes, it took about 6:45 for one of these flowers to burn through a block of coal. Well, if we drop one every 3.5 minutes, that's 2 per 7 minutes. So that should theoretically keep these both running pretty much constantly without overloading it. So that's the point I was trying to get at with making sure we had this time right, because don't want coal just laying around on the ground. That'd be a waste. And here we go, almost there. A few more. Aha! It works! Nice. Very nice. Now what we will do, I'm going to set that right there for now. And if, for some reason, this mana pool ends up filling up, for now, I'll just use a lever. Don't have any handy. That's okay. Got plenty of sticks and plenty of cobblestone. For now, I'll just use a lever. So, basically, by applying a redstone signal, it stops the sand from running through. I know it's hard to see when I've got such a long time set on that, but it is. It will. The redstone signal will stop the sand from flowing. So for now, I'll just control that by hand. If the mana pool fills up, if it doesn't, well, then maybe next episode we will get a chance to show what we can do to automatically control the redstone. Does this have another quest unlocked yet? No. I wish I knew what it took to unlock that last quest. So we got halfway through botanical engineering this episode. Most of what's left is really just going to be waiting until we've got a good supply of mana built up. So that's really just going to be a question of time I don't think we've got decaying flowers in the version of Botania that's in this pack right now. Don't bet on that. The most recent versions of Botania, the passive flowers, which includes the Daybloom, the Hydrangea, and the Nightshade, which is basically just a nighttime version of the Daybloom, those passive generating flowers will decay after a couple of Minecraft days, I think maybe 4, and they will turn into a dead bush. So don't expect this passive generation to be a constant for you, because it won't. It very simply won't. So you've gotta make plans. These are a great start, but you've got to make plans to move on to more active forms of mana generation, such as Endo Flames, and I've got a couple other ideas. I'd like to do a few different types of mana generation for our Botania build this series rather. So I'll try to get into those in the near future. We'll probably have enough mana to do that pretty soon. I don't know, we might start on Thaumcraft. That end is my plan for the Thaumcraft area. We'll see. We'll see. We'll get it figured out. But I think we are way past that point. I can tell by the hourglass I've been sitting here talking my head off for 3 minutes. Yeah. You know, it's funny, in real life I'm actually a pretty quiet person. Anyway. Nice. We got to see that activate again. Very nice. Now we've got both of those running at the same time, and it should pretty much stay that way. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, end of the episode. That's right. End of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to click that like button if you did. Subscribe to my channel to see more of my videos. You can follow me for updates and news on Facebook or Twitter. Those links are in the description below. And yeah, I guess that's about it. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.